Superman isn't just another movie. This is DC's Geo moment. A bold billion-dollar bet to rebuild a universe that's been broken for more than a decade. And just like Geo, it might not make money at first, but if it works, it will change everything.
Eyes up here.
Hi everyone, welcome to Finally Bangali. This is Shourav. Now, let's rewind a bit. Back to when DC had looked like it had a plan. In 2013, Man of Steel launched the DCEU under Zack Snyder's vision. It made well under $670 odd million worldwide, not bad, but critics were lukewarm. A 56% Rotten Tomato score, and that pretty much set the tone. And then Batman v Superman followed. It should have been a cultural reset. I mean, Batman and Superman in one movie. That's literally printing money. Instead, we got a gloomy, overlong, philosophically confused film that, while it earned a lot, it also earned a brutal critic score of 29% despite the massive hype of the film. And the theatrical run of Justice League in 2017, well, it was a Frankenstein's monster. Snyder's vision stitched together with Joss Whedon's reshoots. It flopped both critically and commercially awfully, pulling in $657 million. That wasn't bad, but it was way below expectations. Then came the Snyder Cut. Fans loved it. Critics were a bit warmer, but let's be honest, it was a 4-hour long HBO Max event, not a real movie. While Snyder's supporters are very loud, the storytelling remained indulgent, uneven, and honestly kinda draining. Won't you agree? I mean, in short, box office underwhelming, critics mostly negative, audiences completely split down the middle. Zack Snyder, although he has a great eye, his visuals are almost painterly, but storytelling, it was often hollow. Characters barely evolved. Emotions are dialed to 11 with no real build-up. And everything is so damn joyless, man. भाई सुपरहीरो फिल्म যদি World War II এর ডকুমেন্টারি মতো লাগে, অডিয়েন্স কি আর দেখতে আসবে? So, DC was stuck in a loop of course correction, reshoots, and completely inconsistent tones. And Marvel was printing money with jokes, heart, and characters we actually cared about. Then came James Gunn, a man fired by Marvel and then rehired by Marvel, but not before he dropped the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker for DC. These weren't just chaotic fun. They were smart. Characters had real arcs. Humor did not undercut emotion, and most importantly, they felt human. You know, Gunn's secret, it's not spectacle, it's sincerity. In a genre filled with gods, he tells stories about misfits who just wants to be good, man. That's powerful, that's universal, and that's completely relatable. Guardians of the Galaxy, imagine, turned a talking raccoon and a tree into household names. Just imagine what he can do with Superman, arguably the most iconic comic book character in history. Now, Gunn is co-heading DC Studios with Peter Safran. And Superman, not Batman, not Wonder Woman, is the cornerstone of this new DC universe, or DCU as they call it. This is intentional though. This is strategic. Gunn's Superman is not going to brood in shadows or question whether saving people is worth it or not. This is a Superman who actually believes in kindness, in hope. আমার একটা বন্ধু বলেছিল, hope is boring, but Gunn knows it's not. It's actually brave. That brings us to our Geo analogy. Mukesh Ambani He launched the Geo knowing he would lose a lot of money. Lot of it. At least upfront. Free data, dirt cheap prices, competitors, they downright mocked him. But the goal, it wasn't profit. It was dominance. It was about creating a market. DC is sort of doing the same thing. Gunn is spending big A-list cast, massive world building, huge marketing, and a creative vision that puts story and character first. But he's playing the long game. Even if this Superman doesn't break even, the critical and fan goodwill it earns, it could become the foundation for DC for about next 10 or 20 years to come. It's a move we have seen a lot of times in Indian films too. Take Pathan for example. Pathan was SRK's reset after years of flops. Bahubali, KGF, these weren't big films, man. They were smart investments. They invested in world building. And Gunn is building something similar but on a much, much larger scale. এটা হচ্ছে লসে বিজনেস করে মার্কেট ক্যাপচারের ক্লাসিক ফর্মুলা, যেখানে অডিয়েন্সের ট্রাস্ট ফার্স্টে আসে, প্রফিট পরে. Will it work? We don't know that yet, but for the first time in years, when DC has a clear voice, a clear tone, and someone who understands that superhero films are emotional experiences and not just slow motion mumbo jumbos soap operas. Even if Superman doesn't fly all the way to the box office records, what matters is how he flies, what he actually stands for, and what kind of a universe we start building around him. This isn't about fixing past mistakes, but it's about starting from the heart. And maybe, just maybe, that's what DC was missing all along. So remember this, when Superman hits the theaters, this isn't their end game, it's their opening move. They are barely getting started. Let's just hope it's the right one. Well, thank you so much for watching us. Thank you so much for spending so much time with Finally Bangali. And write down in the comments, what do you think about the new Superman movie, or how James Gunn is handling all the new universe stuff. Write down all about it. Like, comment and subscribe to Finally Bangali. Keep watching us. Thanks.